Hello, 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 and welcome back as Jane and I continue touring the Kenai Peninsula. In this episode, we visit a drinking town with a fishing problem. Besides world-famous halibut fishing, a quirky, well-known tavern, a terrific winery, it is also home to a famous television show. We're spending the 4th of July in Homer, Alaska. From Florida to Alaska, from the East Coast to the West Coast, join Jane and Steve celebrating their 50th wedding anniversary, traveling across North America in the Cool Nana Coach, their 27-foot Freedom Elite Class C motorhome, as they visit the many beautiful points of interest in all 50 United States on their golden anniversary adventure. It's July 4th, our 48th day on the road, and it's a travel day. It's a short, scenic 40-mile drive to our next base camp. We leave the Alaska State Campground in the Nilchik and continue our journey through the Kenai Peninsula. Today's destination is Homer, Alaska, the southernmost point in our Alaska leg of our golden anniversary adventure. As has been in many of the previous days of our adventure, it's raining again. We've made a 5-day reservation at the Heritage RV Park on the famous Homer Spit, where we will base camp and explore the region. Note, we made this holiday weekend reservation back in April. We see here the very first campground on the Spit as we entered. It's in the lowlands, as you can see. It's very wet. There's no hookups. It's a place you go when you forgot to make reservations to a better place. But at least it's on the Spit. A marine spit in geology is a narrow coastal land formation that is tied to the coast at one end. The Homer Spit is a geographical landmark on the southern tip of the Kenai Peninsula. The Spit is a 4.5-mile long piece of land jutting out into Kachemak Bay. The Spit is also home to the Homer Boat Harbor. This Spit accommodates the town's port facilities, small boat harbor, numerous shops, restaurants, taverns, several RV campgrounds, charter fishing, sightseeing businesses, and other attractions. Wow, even on a rainy day, you can't beat this view. Look at those snow-capped peaks dead ahead. Wow, Kachemak Bay looks like it was everything it was purported to be. Beautiful. It also hosts a ferry terminal for the Alaska Marine Highway System. We arrived at our base camp, the Heritage RV Campground. We are a bit early, but the host checks us in without any problem. Other than the parking lot site arrangement, Heritage RV is quite the resort. This facility is quite different from the rest that we have seen. They have a nice snack bar, complete with ice cream and slushy treats, a nice DVD library, a well-stocked souvenir store, and an indoor scenic observation deck. You know, it rains a lot here, and it's got a 360-degree view of the Spit and the neighboring snow-capped mountains and glaciers. There is also a free trolley shuttle to all the shops and eateries on the Spit, but quite honestly, after all the driving to get here, the short walk to the attractions is actually welcome. I quickly unhook Equinox and back the Cool Nana coach into our spot. The sites are small, but then again, just about every commercial RV park in Alaska are little more than a parking lot. The site is bordered with curbing to definitively mark the perimeters of the site. We have full hookups, water, sewer, electric, and cable TV. From our campsite, the beach on Kachemak Bay is just a few yards away. And wow, what incredible views! After setting up camp, our first order of business is to drive back into town and check out the lay of the land. We stop off to get some provisions at the well-stocked Safeway supermarket and adjoining liquor store. Well, lo and behold, the sun is shining as we return to the spit. A neighboring camper stops by, having noticed the signage on our Cool Nana coach, and introduces himself as a fan who has been following us on Facebook during our long journey from Florida. A very pleasant gentleman, Gary Rittenhouse from Tucson, Arizona, with his traveling companion Margot. Together, they have been traveling all over the country in a nice fifth-wheel rig for the past several years after his retirement from Boeing in Washington. We have remained friends on Facebook, and we keep in touch now. We take a drive in Equinox and tour the Spit. Upon finishing our stay in Homer, we will begin our northern trek to Seward, Talkeetna, Denali, Fairbanks, and the Arctic Circle before heading south back to Florida. At Land's End, we see plenty of people fishing, walking about, and enjoying the beautiful scenic sights while basking in sunshine. We have reached the southernmost location of our Alaskan journey. This is literally our turnaround point on the Kenai Peninsula. We stop off to see the famous Seafarers Monument and Bell, a tribute to all the mariners lost at sea over the years. We passed by the boardwalk area and its many stores, eateries, and charter fishing trip venues.
Please hit that subscribe button so that you'll be notified as our future episodes are released and help us build our channel. And please tell your friends about us and invite them to join us for our future episodes.
And of course, no trip to Homer would be complete without stopping off at the world-famous Salty Dog Saloon with its lighthouse and the thousands of dollars stapled to its ceiling and walls by visiting tourists, leaving behind a memento of their visit. After a refreshing cocktail, we head down the street, where we decide to dine at the well-known eatery, Patty's. As our youngest daughter is named Patty, this seemed an appropriate stop for us. Jane loves fish, all kinds, especially salmon. I'm a true landlubber who devours beef while others enjoy their fish selections. However, as Homer is the halibut capital of the world, it only was appropriate that Jane have a halibut entree, and with some hesitation, I ordered halibut for the first time in my life. The service here was quite slow, but the view out the window here was great, and the food was delicious, which made up for it. I actually like the halibut. In our next episode, we'll take a side trip from our Homer base camp and travel south about 30 miles to the seaside village of Anchor Point, reputed to be America's most easterly highway point, and watch as hundreds of bald eagles enjoy a feast on the beach on our golden anniversary adventure.
We hope you enjoyed traveling with us on our journey to Alaska, and hope you'll join us on our next episode of our golden anniversary adventure, The Road to Alaska.